season pass, a brand new therapist. Let's see how long it lasts. And I might say too much, spill all the heavy stuff from when I was young. There's nothing wrong with that. I used to let it haunt me. It got so hard to breathe. The upside of rock bottom, I've seen everything. Don't be scared when I turn off the lights. I face my fears. Look at how I survived my silver tears. Come out at night, I don't need the stars. I glow in the dark. And it's a new sensation, watching all my shadows changing. The silhouettes keep shrinking, the more I let the light in. Try to be blind to what's inside of me, cover up the underneath. I'm so bright, better close your eyes. Don't be scared when I turn off the lights. I face my fears. Look at how I survived my silver tears. Come out at night, I don't need the stars. I glow in the dark. Try to be blind to what's inside of me, cover up the underneath. I'm so bright, better close your eyes. Don't be scared when I turn off the lights. I faced my fears. Look at how I survived my silver tears. Come out at night, I don't need the stars. I glow in the dark.
Huge thank you to our channel member, Lee Class. Okay, yes, I had to pause then because there was a plane taking off, so I had to kind of hush for a moment. However, yes, hello, welcome along to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel, and I hope you are well. So, let's talk about something very, very quickly. It's a bit fucking hot, isn't it? It's a bit hot. Just going to go in the cockpit for a minute because it's getting slightly noisy outside. But yes, it's a bit hot, isn't it? Literally, I showered about an hour ago and I feel like I need another one. It's stiflingly hot. It's unbearable. Anyway, welcome along. We are today on board the A320 from Fenix. I haven't done it for a little bit, so we're back on it again. In classic, and this is going to be stupidly loud, I can just hear it already. Might be alright, we've got CRJ landing up in the background, so I'll be very, very quick. US Airways A320, we are here at Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're heading over to Kansas City, Missouri. For this one, flight time should be about 2 hours or so, which means we better get a wriggle on if we're going to crack on with this, which we will do. But before we do, let's say hello to the wonderful people in the chat. Also, you'll also notice we have a returnee. There she is. People were wondering where she was. Told you. She hasn't disappeared anywhere. I managed to do it this time. Nope. There we go. Managed to do it this time, and she is back with us. So happy days. So hello to Lily. Also, let's say hello to Lee Class. Hello, Carl Crawford. Good evening. Welshy Kev says I would hate to live in the southwest of England, though. Apparently they are getting the highest temperatures on Saturday, though. We're also due thunderstorms. Happy days. Can't wait. Who else have we got? Benny's Thompson. Hello. Rick Calkins. Good evening. Who else do we have? Probably quite a few of you, unless you're elsewhere. If you're lurking, of course. Hello to you, but of course. Because of course he is. Of course he is. SpongeBob SquareMax, of course, is watching as well. I know he is. I know he's still, keyword being still, going after the PMDG 737. Still not seen him do a flight in it yet. So I'll keep you up to date with what's happening. Because I can see it, so we're all good. Link Keeble as well. I completely forgot about you. Sorry, my bad.
Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet.
You can't hear that, so I'll do it again. Anytime today.
Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet.
Thank you. All right. Welsh Kev says beer going in the freezer tomorrow. Can sit on the balcony and melt then. Considering putting the mattress out there last night. It's a bit like it. Bit like it. It is a bit warm, a bit on the warm side. Don't like that SpongeBob song. Okay, just while I set everything up, then why not? There you go. Easy enough. Wayne, good evening to you as well. Welcome along to the stream. Okay, so I know that at the moment we're getting a little bit of internet's been a little bit iffy today, so should it buffer at any point, please let me know, and I'll see how long we can do this for without everything going wrong. Okay, so stairs are in place. We'll get the aircraft up and running.
This parking is too small for
Get
your aircraft.
everything
Catering
sorted
vehicles are
for
on
our
their way.
2-hour flight over to Kansas.
This parking is too small for your
Kansas City this
is
evening.
too small for your aircraft.
Go away. It's
Boarding
not too
requested.
small. How is it too small?
Do you want to board crew?
There's no fucker around. How is it too small?
Crew bus is coming.
Okay. So let's go to the top. Let's do the usual. If the batteries are on, external power turned on. Emergency exit lights will be turned to armed. And that's a little bit later on that up front, but yeah, that's fine. We'll turn the nav on there. We don't need to do the beacon yet because we are not.
Crew boarding starting.
We're not starting the engines just yet. Shut up. Didn't last long, did it, Kev? That's also apparently what she said, and I'll beat you to that. Okay, so APU on, oxygen on as well. We'll get the signs on for seatbelts and the smoking. The emergency exit lights, which we've done already. They are armed. 5 minutes if that. No, absolutely. Couldn't hold back. And then what we want to do is the IRS. Turn that to nav. Turn the dial to STS. I want to say that's on STS. It is. We've got 8 minutes until we're aligned. So ideal.
Your crew passenger's bus is coming.
So that's that for that part of the setup. Let's go to the MCDU. See if we can fly through this. What we want to do, we'll do ATSU first. I'm going to go for flight initialization. Let's see if it'll pick up our route that we're doing today. Please. There we go. Hour and 59 minutes for our flight time today, according to the system. St. Louis, Missouri. It is St. Louis, isn't it? St. Louis, Missouri is our alternate airport.
Starting.
Should we need it? So that should hopefully now come across to here. Please. Oh, you son of a bitch. What do you mean that's not good enough? Fuck my life. Okay. Means we've got to enter it automatically. So, sorry, manually. So, we are at Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. And we are going to Kilo Mike Charlie India. Son of a... I can't believe it didn't take that. You bastards. Flight number today is Cactus 1906. We're cruising at 34,000. We already know that. And then if we go across to the tablet.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
And go to our pilot brief. Rick says the weather is great here, sunny and 80 Fahrenheit. Very nice. Hopefully we should be in for a decent approach then. Our cost index today is 5. Nice and simple. Just 5. Alright, over to the wonderful bit of the weights of the aircraft. Let me know how your day was, and I will do my best to nosy in the chat. Yeah. So we've got 110 passengers on. Don't know about cargo or whatever, but it just helps us out with the weights and everything else. So we're looking at not that. 0 fuel weight. 118.2. And our centre of gravity latest one here, 26.8. Job done. Over to the fuel. We got 211. In the tank. Beautiful stuff. That should be well, actually more than enough to get us to Kansas. Okay, performance wise, let's have a look. Alton F4 Max, or on the Xbox you hold the middle X button down and then shut your Xbox down. That normally works. What do we want? Performance. We'll try and get this done as quickly as we can because we've got two hours. We can't sync our load sheet either, which is annoying. Bugger. Okay, so we're going off of runway 23 in Charlotte. So that should be enough. Takeoff weight. Oh god. Do you know what? We can probably predict it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can predict it. So what am I looking at? Let's look at 136 roughly, 139 for our rotate speed, and 145 for our point of no return. I'm an Xbox controller. Yeah, hold down the middle X on the controller. When it says turn off console, that's probably the one you want to do. Okay, so our flight plan then, let's get that sorted. So, like I said, we're heading off of runway 23 today, and we are off of Bobsey. Nice, we get to see Bobsey for the first time. There you go, Bobsey 4. That's our departure for today. Cheers, Bobsey. And then when we get to which one do I pick? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. RNAV 27. Don't think that's the one we picked, was it? Let's insert it anyway. We can always change it. I think the one we wanted was this, actually. And it was off of... I don't even think that's there. It isn't there. Alright, let's insert that, so that's fine. Okay, so we can clear. For fuck's sake, no we can't. What do you mean not allowed? How can you not? What's the flight plan look like then? So we're taking off. Let's just come back out of this because I don't really understand why. Right. Manual.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
That makes no sense. What do you do you mean manual? What is manual? Why can I not clear it? Normally you should be able to clear it. Okay. Slightly irritating.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Not allowed. Kiss my ass, it's not allowed. Okay, I think once we've taken off, we'll have to look at this, and then we'll go straight to this one. I can't be asked to muck about with it. Right, aircraft initialization. Clear the discon. Well, that's what I did. Clear. Manual. So that's gone.
Passengers boarding starting.
Got it. Nice one. Thank you, Tom Smith. Good evening to you as well. By the way, thank you very much for the advice. We'll get rid of this one as well. Job done. Everyone's happy. Flight plan's looking a lot better. It is now looking a lot better. Cool. I've lost where I'm at now. Yeah. Okay. So we're nearly done with boarding the passengers as well. Can I get what we're no is the answer to that question. Let's just climb to like 9,000. It's normally what we go to, and then we'll change that if we need to. We'll press B to configure the altimeter, which is now done. Boarding's nearly done, so we're going to be pretty much ready to go for pushback. Seatbelt sign's done. We can turn off the external power. Hope that doesn't kill the plane. Cool. So that hasn't done it. We're not going to move the chocks just yet. We will now get the beacon going because we're about to push back, and we'll get the fuel pumps on, ready for engine start. We've got a bing. What's the bing there? It's not. It's honestly not. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Now we wait. We're going to tuck into a Kit Kat here. I am. Yeah, Tom Smith, your advice helped greatly, so thank you. How is it? Fucking Kit Kat's like half melted. It's been in the cupboard. Stupid. Alright. Lots of people saying the day was very, very hot. Yeah, it was a bit like it. I appreciate it, Tom.
This
Thank you.
parking is too small for your aircraft.
So we're good to go. Let's get departure clearance.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yes, we are. Nearly at the weekend, folks. I had today off, so I was doing a little bit of a bit of a mix of things today.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So I was testing new planes and sitting outside in the garden because it was nice, and then it got too hot. But yeah, 747 is good to go for Saturday for Jim. No, Jim requested cargo lux flight, so that is now good to go. Did a test flight with that earlier.
Locking gear.
Also, sorry. I'll show you something in a minute. I finally took it out of the back of the car. So I'll show you it once we're in the air. Okay, let's get a half decent pushback at least. Let's go there.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Oh yes, completely forgot that we needed to do that. Now we can remove the chocks and GPU.
Release parking brakes, please.
Now we can push back.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, so we've got the fuel pumps turned on. We'll turn the ignition to start. Get engine 2 going. It's the least we can do. Oh, it's doing this again. Oh, no, it's alright. It's mine. That's my fault. Didn't turn the APU bleed on. Should now start. Nope. Okay. We go again. Yeah, now we're moving. Now we're good.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, parking brakes set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Beautiful day down in Charlotte.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, so both engines are started. What we'll do very quickly, just while we wait for the engines and the ground crew to disconnect us, we're going to say hello to our resident comment reader, and we'll see just how she is this evening. It is, of course, Emma Royd. So, Emma, a good evening to you. Welcome along. It's a bit hot. How are you?
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? It's still so very hot and I'm not in a great mood because of it. Why can't it be cold?
Give it time, Emma. I'm sure it will. It's, I don't think it's anyone's cup of tea at the moment. And if it is, then you're a mad person. But yeah, don't worry. It'll get cold at some point.
I'm suffering with something us girls know about a lot in the heat.
What's that?
Sweaty underboobs.
Oh, God. More of the sweat fest. More of the sweat fest from Emma. More information that we didn't need to know because, you know, Emma, some of us are still, you know, some of us haven't eaten yet. And you just told us about sweaty underboob. But thanks for that. Just let them know the conditions.
If I disappear at any point, it's because I'm wringing out my underwear again. Sorry, not sorry to anyone eating. Not my fault. Anyway, enough of that. £2, $2 or €2 or more will get me reading out your super chats tonight. Hopefully, Tom will landing this plane at the right airport after last night's show. That was certainly interesting. But nonetheless, enjoy the show and fill the chat with lots of talk.
Thanks, Emma. Appreciate that.
Charlotte ground, Cactus 1906.
Christ in heaven.
Quebec ready to taxi IFR. Charlotte ground, Cactus 1906.
Oh boy.
Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
Go on, ATC.
Taxi to and hold short
Go on, ATC. Look at it missing all that data. Look. If you want to sit and promote a new game, look at that. Look at that and tell me. Look at this. It's missing so much data. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Alright. Let's get the rest of it sorted. Engines has restarted. So, AP bleed. Did I turn the thing back on? Yes, I did. Yeah. AP bleed and the master switch are off. Flaps go to take off. That is fine. We'll do that momentarily. We just need to get to the center console, which is here. Do the predictive wind shear button, which is there. Igniter back to normal, and we'll turn the transponder to on, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, I think we're good. American 737 has just pushed back in front of us, so we're going to get the engines going.
Position Cactus 1906.
Get out, really? Fucking bastards. We gotta sit and wait for the... Is it the American? No? Yes. Wait for that American. 737 gonna push in front of us. Welshie Kev says, Wayne Innocent, that's like saying Max can fly a plane. Not just any plane. Oh no. Max has got to fly a 737. So we've lost ATC already, which is fantastic news. Kind of want to get off the ground. We haven't got too far to taxi. Should we just go for it? I don't think we have anything else waiting on it. Literally don't see anything else that we're waiting on. So, I feel like that American is waiting for us. So let's go. And we've got fresh stutter as well. I'm assuming that is server issues. There is no scenery here at Charlotte, so it should be fine. Be fine once we're in the air. Okay, so we're going to set the flaps to 1, which we've just done.
Roger, Cactus 1906.
That's our clearance to continue taxi. There's another CRJ about to pass us. Max says, be right back, Tom. Let me know if Jim is coming. How would I know? And secondly, how would I tell you? Because you're not going to be there. So how would I tell you? Mental. Alright, so the 737, it's a different one, is taxiing that way. Lots of action here at Charlotte. Lots of American planes. Of course, Charlotte was one of the bases for... Can we cross? Awesome.
Position Cactus 1906.
I'll kiss my ass. I'm literally on the runway. Do not tell me to hold position. They can all wait.
Roger, Cactus
Thank you.
1906.
Kiss my ass. Literally, I am on the runway. You're going to tell me to hold my position. Get out. Not happening. They can all wait. Rick Halkins coming up with the 3 month of Copyright Elite Club membership. Thank you for your support, Rick, as always. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, so we've got the one of the CRJs lined up in front of us. My goodness. Okay, we're going to pause here. I'm going to have a look and see if there's anything running in the background, because this is a bit stupid. What have we got? That can close. This is a bit ridiculous that we're getting this lag. I'm sure everything that we need to shut down is shut down. No, it's not.
Hold position Cactus 1906.
Okay.
Roger, Cactus 1906.
Yeah, so we've generally lost ATC already, and probably a few positions on the takeoff. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting to see when we take off. Shh. I don't know why we're getting this like stutter. No, I need to just upgrade. Should get rid of it. Dogwood, good evening. Don't know if I've already said that, but if I haven't, then good evening. Okay, so remember, double bubble on Saturday. We've got an afternoon stream of the Cargo Lux 747. Not sure about the evening yet. Not sure. May do some more classic American operations, possibly. With the BAE 146. I know a lot of people enjoyed the BAE 146. And yeah, update. Fokker 28 works, it's got sound. It doesn't have landing gear though, which is very weird, so it hovers. It's a hover plane. It's very strange. I don't know what I've done to it. In fact, I've not done anything to it. I've downloaded it, downloaded the update. The sound is back on, but it now doesn't show the landing gear. So it's all a bit messed up at the moment. take the parking brake off. Yes, I'm not sure, but hello. American 737 ahead of us, getting a little bit carried away. Possible CRJ operations as well. We may look into doing that again. We know we were trying to showcase it on the Maribor to Southend flight, and then the system decided it was going to have an absolute fucking meltdown. So we may look into doing one of those CRJs in the evening. Not ready really at the moment to do the KC135 because I'm going to learn that before streaming it, so we got that to also to potentially look forward to. What else could we possibly do on Saturday? A310 we could do. There's a bunch of aircraft, and yeah, A330 Neo we could do again. Just if I can get the landing gear to show on the Fokker 28 and learn the autopilot. Easy enough. Yeah, but we'll do something retro. I think like a retro airline on Saturday night. Not sure what yet. So we're just waiting for clearance. CRJ is just about to leave, I think. It's been on the runway for a while. Okay, there it goes. Okay, that's 737. Interestingly, has got clearance ahead of the others. So if we can get there quickly.
Charlotte Tower Cactus 1906 ready for IFR departure.
Max says, Tom, when are the Latin VFR 320 flights? Again, I really like the tablet at the front. I don't need it. Oh, we've got ATC back. That's interesting. So we've got quite a line ahead of us. So, see, I'd have thought maybe that would get the A321 would get clearance before us. I wonder. We'll see what happens when this 737. Okay, 737 is off. And it is A321. So I think we're going to go after this A321. I would say. Yeah, there's no need for me to use the Latin VFR 320. I can only, I'll only use it for the 321 Neo and 319 and 318, but I won't need it for the 320.
American 1059er, continue taxi. American 1059er, hold position, caution the departing Airbus.
So just waiting for. We should be alright. I don't think there's anything coming in, which there isn't. So once that 321 gets going, we should be told to line up. Here we go. Okay, off goes the Airbus A321.
Roger, American 2068. Line up and wait cactus 1906.
Yeah, the ATC's having a fucking meltdown.
American 1059er, hold position.
We're getting shown the wrong text on screen, but we are now lining up.
American 2068, hold position.
Traffic. Traffic.
Hold position, American 1059er. Charlotte ground, American 567, request
Interesting.
2068. American 1059er, continue taxi.
Okay, here we go then. So,
American 140.
about to do Kev's favourite part. I'll let you listen to the noise of the A320. Here we go.
Roger, American 1059er. Charlotte ground American 2731, requesting pushback. American. American 142 tree, hold position, caution the departing Airbus. Charlotte ground American 567, requesting the end of pushback. American 567 request to end pushback received. Hold position, American 142 tree. Charlotte ground American 567 with Quebec ready to taxi IFR. American 567 taxi to and hold short of runway 23 via taxiway Charlie 10 cross runway 18 left Whiskey 8 cross runway tree 6 right Alpha Charlie Charlie 9er cross runway tree 6 right Delta 7 Delta Alpha Alpha 9er. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready. Charlotte ground American 2731 requesting the end of pushback. American 2731 request. American 142 tree, hold position, caution the departing Airbus. Charlotte ground American 2731 with Quebec ready to taxi IFR. American 2731 taxi to and hold short of runway 23 using taxiway Charlie 10 cross runway 18 left Whiskey 8 cross runway 3 6 right Alpha Charlie Charlie 9er cross runway 3 6 right Delta 7 Delta Alpha Alpha 9er. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready. Hold position American 142 tree. Taxi hold short runway 23 via taxiway Charlie 10 cross runway 18 left Whiskey 8 cross runway 6 right Alpha Charlie Charlie 9er cross runway 6 right Delta 7 Delta Alpha Alpha 9er American 2731. American 142 tree, hold position, caution the departing Airbus. Taxi hold short runway 23 using taxiway Charlie 10 cross runway 18 left Whiskey 8 cross runway 6 right Alpha Charlie Charlie 9er cross runway 6 right Delta 7 Delta Alpha Alpha 9er American 567.
It is
American 567,
bumpy.
hold position, caution the departing Airbus.
That was quite sketchy because of the ATC
Hold position, American 142 tree. Hold position, American.
was coming up here and I couldn't see the speeds. Like I couldn't see the speeds, so I was just predicting, and the aircraft is like wobbling all over the place. So there you go. Off to Kansas. Caitlin says nice takeoff. Weren't too bad. We've got quite a bit of It's almost like a crosswind. It's very strange. Very strange. But the aircraft is being thrown about at the moment, which is always good fun. Yeah, Kev, beat me to it. Beat me to it. It's like I plan these things to happen. I plan for the lag. So, the first time this evening, it's off to bed for you. Off he goes. Shouldn't ask such silly questions. Couldn't quite believe what was asked. Very strange. You won't be in Kansas unless you crash, says Rick. I don't plan on crashing. Just like I don't plan on having the lag, or the stutter, because it's not lag at all. It's just stutter. That's all it is. I mean, right now, it's fine. See, we're all good at the moment. It's just around like major cities, I think, which is very strange. Which is why the upgrades are needed. Like big time upgrades needed. I don't even know what I'm climbing out to here. We've lost 14,000 we're climbing to. Interesting. So let's do it. Let's climb to 14,000. A. Oh, shut up. Go away. It's fine. That's all fine. Don't worry about it. We're all good. You can always rely on ATC. It's why I cannot wait for Beyond ATC to come up. Cannot wait. Okay, power. Past 10,000, landing lights come off. They were off anyway. Pretty sure I turned those on. And the wrong way turn lights. Interesting. I've noticed a few things like that. Some of the buttons have been... when they've been pressed, it's like I've pressed them, but I haven't. Like turn them off. Very odd. Very, very strange. Alright, it's a Thursday. What should we go for? Let's go for this. Actually, let's not go for that, because sometimes... let's just go for... Cool. Alright.
Frontier flight 658 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Is it to do with what I think it might be to do with? Could very well be. Could very well be. Just hang on a sec. We need that. And that.
Frontier flight 658 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Okay, it should free up some space.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Frontier flight 658.
Cool. Should hopefully run a little bit better now. Alright. So, important question, folks. What did you have for your dinner? What did you have? What did you have for your tea? I had salmon fish cakes this evening with new potatoes. New potatoes and salad. Bloody lovely it was. Very nice. Lee Class, meatballs in bolognese sauce. Very nice. Max says, Tom, can I say thanks very much for your great streams so far. So once again from me. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, speaking of oh boy, did I find some interesting videos today. If you know what I mean, boy, did I find some interesting videos today. Carl had southern fried chicken breast and salad. Very nice. It feels like a bit of like a salady kind of day today. Like, I don't want anything like far too hot because it is far too hot already. Lynn says pasta with tomatoes. Pasta with tomato pasta sauce and sausages. Very nice. Oh, it's going to be one of those. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. So we've completely lost ATC. So when we get to like 34,000 our cruise, I can take this window off and it'll be fine. It's just so annoying, and we really need like a new. What's going on with ATC? It's fucked. Basically, that's what's going on with it. Ice cream with pink wafers and a Greg's sandwich. Hopefully not all together, Wayne, because that sounds minging otherwise. I had a couple of Pringles this afternoon. What, just like 2 or 3? I had chips and latte, of course you did. Carl says, interesting is not the word I would use. No, I mean, I was just trying to be optimistic, but oh boy. I'm going to be sifting through a few more of them a little bit later. That's going to be fun. Lynn, I will message you privately what the videos are. They are quite something. It's not what you think. Yeah, Kev says, same as me, Carl. Some fried chicken strips with salad. Okay, potato salad. Potatoes, alright, chips, but that still counts. Certainly does. You can literally see the cogs turn. No, I could hear a really weird noise and it stopped me in my tracks. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I genuinely heard a funny noise and it just stopped me in my tracks. Just very, very weird. Very weird, and then, yeah, literally. Don't know, very odd. You need to get VATSIM so you can talk to ATC in real life. 1, it's not real ATC. 2, I don't need to get anything. And 3, I'm going to wait for Beyond ATC to come out. I'm not comfortable talking to other people. It's bad enough I've got to talk to these lot. But, you know. I jest. Of course I jest. No, I don't like talking to other people that, like, you know, I've seen people with like videos on YouTube and stuff, like first timers, and they can be real assholes. So I'd like to stay clear of VATSIM, if I'm honest. I'll wait for Beyond ATC. Probably a slow puncher in Cindy the Blow-Up Dog. No. No. So Daddy Longlegs coming to get you. I did see one earlier, actually. One did come into the house, and then I think once it saw that I caught wind of it, it then flew back out again. It must be like, is that time of year now, or something? Something like that. Tom, when I set up the 737, how long is the tutorial? The tutorial is about half an hour. For you to actually do it is about, I mean, what are we on now? 4 or 5 days? 4 days. Well, it'd be the 5th, wouldn't it? Yeah, 5th day. So the tutorial on YouTube is like 30 minutes long. For Max to do the tutorial, 5 days. So, still climbing. As you were. He couldn't view the tutorial, it's age restricted. Lynn says, yes, I have 2 spiders to get rid of later. I'll put them in the garden if I can. It's one of those dilemmas where it's like, I need the light on, obviously, and the windows will need shut. Well, windows need pulling up at some point, but it's also far too hot. So I don't know. When I get the annoying alert sounds, it sounds like ground services. Does it sound like this by any chance? I hate it when my 737 sounds like that. As always, when we get to Kansas City, my landings today have not been great. According to Volanta, they've not been great. I actually thought the 747 one was decent, but apparently it was like, it wasn't. It's supposed to be something like minus 750 feet per minute, and I'm sitting there going, was it? Because it felt really smooth to me. So Volanta can go fuck itself today. I do not trust it. Do not trust it. Here come the excuses. Not an excuse. When I'm flying it offline, it's absolutely fine, and I come in at a good angle. I know if it's minus 700 feet, and it's like bang, slam onto the runway. Did not do that today. But Volanta, being Volanta, tells me it's a lot harder than it actually is. So I'm not trusting it. Not trusting Volanta today. In fact, I don't trust it ever to tell me the correct landing rate. Oh dear. Carl says it's a fuck it to everything day again. Do you know what it really is? Every day to me is a like fuck it kind of day. Something annoys me, it's like fuck that, not doing, you know, not in my good books today. And I'm one of these people that, like, if you get into my bad books, it's very difficult to win me back over. So if something annoys me like Volanta, and it'll annoy me to a point that I will just delete it, which I don't want to do. There are other ways of keeping track of your flights and stuff, but yeah, it'll get to a point where I'll get very annoyed with it, and I'll just delete it. And I'll just be like, fuck Volanta, and then go and find something else to record my flights on. Like, Volanta's the only 2 seconds, hang on. I'll wait for Emma to read it. Wow. Holy moly. Kev says, when you're working, Tom, do you drive the van a lot? Not necessarily, only if the van's needed. Tomorrow what am I doing tomorrow? Loading up the Merc. Yeah, the big 18-ton lorry. People are off to East Sussex next week. I am not one of them. So yes.
Don't need you crashing here.
Oh. Just, you know, like bow down to you, man. My dude. Rick Calkins with the super chat. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. And yeah, you did. You told me. You said, "Oh, I've got a surprise for you later." I'm like, okay, I'll wait and see. Only asks if you have a driver's arm and can see where the town line ends and the pale white starts. Do you mean like that? Because you can see it on here. That's where I wear my watch. But yeah, it's like a tale of two different arms. But it's the same for my other one. It's just not as bad. Maybe it's just like fake tan or something. I mean, obviously not. Just sent you my model Blackjack Typhoon Thomas on Facebook. I saw it earlier on your stream. Very nice it was too. But yeah, goodness me. Rick, thank you so much. Okay, I think we can probably climb now to 34. So ATC wants to work and then it doesn't. And it's really annoying, and it's going to prove very tricky this evening. What's the other side like?
What?
So what's the other side like? No, I like the other side better. I like that side.
Good evening, everyone. It's Two Flaming Hot Open Mouth Smile.
Paul Hussey, thank you so much for the super chat, and good evening to you. Hope you're well on this very, very hot Thursday afternoon. Afternoon? It's not afternoon at all. It's evening, of course it is. Yeah, much appreciated. Thank you so much. What's brought this on? It's getting to you all, I'm sure. All these super chats. Of course, if you do want to follow in their footsteps, you can do so. It would only take the £2 to get Emma to read out your super chats. Failing that, you want to support the channel through other means. Hang on. There we go. You become a member of the Copyright Elite Club, which I will pin to the top of the page. You can take advantage of getting yourself a nice little shiny badge and custom emojis as well. Okay, right. Nobody responds. But I'd like to kind of get as many screenshots of what Max has just said in the chat, please. Get as many screenshots as you can. Because in 10 days' time, it'll be... what's that? 17th. So that'll be in time for whatever we do on that Sunday. The 17th of September, okay? 17th of September, Max has said, I'm having my money in 10 days, which means I can donate 50 quid. Now, here's what we're going to... No, I can't do that. So, 17th of September is when it happens. I'm still not holding my breath. I don't think you will. Absolutely stick it in your diaries. Screenshot it. Do what you can. Just keep, like, don't send it to me, just keep record. Just keep a record of what Max has said. Yeah, that's just literally keep a hold of it. Rick says, what runway will you be landing on? I believe we are going in on runway 27 at Kansas, which I think is like the shorter of the runways that are there. It's very strange. Diaries, folks. 17th of September. When are we doing some RAF Typhoon flights? If so, will you do Blackjack? I don't intend on doing any Typhoon flights because you can't fly a Typhoon from one place to another. Well, that's what I thought, Rick, when I saw it. Like, it literally gave me, for the takeoff, like, the shortest runway at Charlotte, and then, like, the shortest runway on arrival. So I was like, oh, well, this is going to be interesting. So that means that auto brake will have to go into full power just to get the aircraft to stop. I think it'll be fine. I've done one before the Paris Air Show. It was from Coningsby to Paris. Yes, however, you're not flying it as like a IFR or VFR sort of thing from point to point, because you don't get Typhoon for doing that. The only way I would do a Typhoon is by lobbing it round the Mach loop. Zero on left and 19 right is 10,801 feet. Yeah, but then that'd be boring. Let's go on to the more challenging one, because why not? So, if you've got any suggestions for retro stuff, by the way, retro airlines can be from anywhere in the world. Can be old leisure airlines, old like American airlines, things like that. If you've got any suggestions for some retro stuff that we could do on Saturday, we'll chuck them into this chat so that I can have a think about what we can do. So don't have a flight plan for that Saturday evening. So no, come on now, stop. Not still haven't got a 747-400, but I'm not doing well, mind you, I could do, because I could do it quicker than Max does. Max does it in half an hour, about to do it in 25 minutes. Sydney to LHR. Retro stuff. Let's go for retro. Retro. I'll be able to see the smoke and fire from here. Ye have little faith. I can think of a few airlines off the top of my head, and I will search for them to see if they've got the liveries on the website for me to download. What's the first one? The first one I'm looking at is, let's just have a look and see if that is. Oh, do you know, I think have I already got that on the... Might do, actually. Yeah, so we're looking for some old, like, old retro airlines, like, to see how, like, obscure you can get. And I'll see if they're on there. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, look at that, that's nice. Cool. Do have that. Lingus Retro. It's not quite what I meant. Paul Hussey says the JAT Yugoslav Airlines Boeing 737-300. So we don't have the 737-300 on the sim yet. Shit. But let me see if we've got me see if we've got that. Hang on. It's already been chat. So what would it go under? Let's have a look. You could do it on a 737-700. You just don't have the 737-300, so that's probably the closest you're going to get. So it could be done. What about British Airways football livery? No, that's not what I meant. Retro, as in like old airlines. Lead class with a good one. British Air Ferries. Let's have a look at that. British Air Ferries. But it's there. Did they? Did they operate? I don't think they did they? I feel like that's a lie. Did they? Let's have a look. I'm curious now. Let's have a look. Bloody hell, yes they did. Bloody hell. Okay, yeah, British Air Ferries is there. So the very interesting retro-looking livery. That. What's the other one here? Is that BT? Let's have a look at this one. Bloody hell. Okay, yeah, British Air Ferries is one we can potentially look at. Crikey, didn't even think about that. BMI Baby 390. I'm surprised no one's done the British Midland one yet. The closest you're going to get to it. I mean, you can get it for the Fenix 320, but it's wrong engine type, and I'm very peculiar when it comes to engine types and stuff like that. Okay, Carl Crawford sending me some bits. Hello. Oh, do you know what, Carl? It's like you were reading my mind. That top one, the PSA one, was what I was looking at. I've got that on the BAE 146. We could do some PSA ops. I sent. Sorry. Non-stop Tom, hello. Says, evening everyone. Tom, I sent you some monstrosities to talk about. By the way, talking of monstrosities, can we just talk about the fact that Michael O'Leary, is it Michael O'Leary? Got smacked in the face with some cream pie today. are they? Paul Hussey says Ansets A320. We could do some Anset stuff. Got the livery for that. So yeah, so Wayne's suggestion of British Midland could be done. It's a tricky one. Yeah, it's a tricky. I mean, you could do British Midlands, and one of the 737s, probably like a 700 or an 800. I think I'd like to do it on the 320, but it's just the wrong engine type, and I'm very like, if I'm going to do it, it's got to be like the right engine type sort of thing. I'm very like, yeah, very anal with that. So it's kind of like, yeah. Whoa, look at the frame rate on that, goodness me. Interesting, because I'm looking on Volanta, and it's not taking a flight plan I expected it to take. We're literally cutting out a lot of the route here, and literally going direct. So we've got an hour left, basically, on the flight. Interesting. Yeah, keep throwing some of your retro liveries. Carl, the other one you threw at me as well, it looks like it can be done. The Monarch one. I like the Ansett one. The Ansett one is a very good shout. And we haven't done Australia yet. And I like the idea of doing that. Let's have a look. If I go on to Air Fleets, this is where I normally get the suggestions and stuff. By the way, just as a heads up, Max still hasn't taken off yet on his 737 that he started about an hour and a half ago. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of the Ansett Australia flights. That could be quite fun. That looks like a really good flight. Have to look it up. Paul Hussey, Pan Am A310 sounds very good. Much more like it. Now we're getting some good ideas. So I'm going to have a look at some of these routes that Ansett used to do. Short ones, obviously. I don't think we've got the 767 for that. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can find livery-wise for Ansett Australia. Ooh, 747-8 in the Ansett livery, that'd be quite nice. Again, we could also do it at the BAE 146. I thought I had that. Have we got that? Bloody hell, no we haven't. Really? Oh yes we do. But what livery is it? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we do have the Ansett livery for the BAE 146. We've also got it for the for the Fokker 28, but for some reason I still can't get that to work. That would be nice on the 787-8. But mainly we'll be looking at A320s, A320 or BAE 146. That would be quite nice to do. Do you know what? I'm going to download that because that looks amazing. Paul Huss says I flew on Ansett's Boeing 727 from Sydney to Canberra in '92. Very nice. Gotta admit, I quite like your old pictures that you post. Some proper good throwbacks, even if they were like even before I was born. Some really nice throwbacks there. The Monarch on the 320 was awesome. Could do that. Rick asking for any TWA. Let me have a look. I mean, there will be liveries. I've got it for the 767. So there's that. Then we've got. If I just go TWA, what comes up with that? Okay, so a lot of it is like modern planes that never really saw the livery. The closest you get to TWA is probably the MD-82, which I cannot get to work for some reason. It just doesn't follow the flight plan. Other than that, you could do 747-8, I suppose. It would look quite nice and it would be quite retro. So it could be done. I like the idea of the 747-8, I must admit. A321. Get inundated with messages at the moment. Woof! There you go, Carl. Now we're talking. We haven't got the A340 on the sim, but yes, some proper retro Iberia stuff. We can definitely do that. I think I've got that on the 330 Neo, so we could actually do like Madrid to Heathrow or something. Recreate that. That'd be quite interesting. I like that. There's some really good suggestions coming. And I'm really, really drawn to Ansett. Really drawn to Ansett at the moment. If I could get the MD-80 to work, that would be awesome. But I can't get it to work at the moment. Oh, actually, no, that's not the livery I was thinking of. So I wonder if it comes up with. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Trans World. If I just go with that, do we get more come up? Yes, we do. Okay. 787 and TWA livery. Ooh, there it is. Okay. See, we could do something with TWA next week, I think. Let me show you. Have we got it in the air? But we haven't. But there's no air shot. It'd be the wrong engines though. Well, it's the wrong plane entirely, but it's a 747, isn't it? So. Just trying to find sort of. Okay, let's go for that. Okay, here we go. Here's the. Oh God. Alright, what do you think? Let me just take myself off camera for a second. Hang on. Alright, let me know what you think. Okay, so we could do something with that. Because I like that. I like that a lot. There's not really any other angles that could potentially show it off well. Apart from sort of, you know, like on the ground. Nothing like too long haul, but eventually we could use this on a long haul flight. If I take that down for a minute, that one there. So I'll tell you what I'll do. That is for the. Is that salty? It is. I can convert that, so that's fine. Let's download it. So if I download that. We could recreate some like long haul. Oh shit, didn't mean to press that, my bad. So the other, okay, the other one I'm looking at, and I may already have this, I'm not sure. One picture, which is annoying. just seen the reviews. Oh, I do have it. Is there an angle that shows this off? Why do they, like, when they do the screenshots on the deliveries and stuff, why do they not give you an angle that is, like, half decent for you to, like... I don't know. I mean, let's go for this. Let me crop it down, hang on. Just so we can get a proper good look at it. So that's the other variation of the Transworld livery. So it's like a combination of the two liveries. What do you think? So we could do something with the Transworld 747 next week on like a short flight. Carl says second one. Okay, so I've already got this downloaded, so I know that's already on the library, so that is fine. So we could use this and do some, like, I don't know, where did they go to? Let me have a look at my website here. I'll have a look at, so 100% I want to do Ansett this weekend, and I've got the perfect livery for it, and I'll show that in a minute. So yeah, I definitely want to do Ansett. Let's just go with that one. Okay, so there is some interesting flights here. New York to St. Louis was on a 747 back in 1990, 9th of February 1990. See, we could do that. That's a couple of hours. We could do that. Do you know what I mean? There's plenty of flights to do. You just do them from like airports that can handle the 747. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Wayne says, can we do more cargo flights? Fenix 777 Stansted to Indianapolis. Goodness me. Okay, so lots of people... Oh, you can see the flights, look. So this is what I use to get some of the like, retro flights. I totally didn't take that off the screen then. Yeah, Wayne, 100% we will do a FedEx flight during the week. Maybe not to Indianapolis during the week. Hang on. Hold on. To have a nosy. So the only place we could do it to from Stansted would most likely be Paris, which is where FedEx send their 767. Other than that, like looking at the Because I don't. I mean, I know they definitely go to Frankfurt. I'm sure they do, but I'm not seeing it on the departures. I'm also not entirely confident Frankfurt would be able to hold up with the stutter. Yeah, so you got Fenix to Paris. Let's have a look here. Hang on, let me have a look at this aircraft. In particular, that'll give me a better idea. Someone give me the flight number for what FedEx do, please, to Frankfurt or from Frankfurt. I think we'll chuck in. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, there it is. We could, yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's do that Monday, shall we? We'll do it Monday. Monday we will do that FedEx Stansted to Frankfurt on the 777. Oh, Carl, what have you sent me? Oh, that's horrific. Oh no, get it off my screen. That's horrible. Oh, that's minging. What is that? Rob Brown says, good effing evening, troops. Well, good effing evening to you as well. Wayne also says that Brussels send their 747 from Brussels to Stansted. He would ask for a return flight too. If you can give me the flight number for that as well, I'll look into that. Because I can't see it on flight radar for some reason. When's the Beluga being released? Probably not until the 2024 game has been released, I would say. I like the TWA idea as well. We're definitely going to do some of that next week. Yeah, I like the idea of the TWA 747. I think that's a good idea. Rob's asking, how did your day go, Tom? You enjoyed trawling YouTube? The unboxing videos were epic. They were indeed, and do you know what? I should be watching those to help me fall asleep tonight. That's how I feel about them. Is the A320 in the sim? It's still not in the sim yet. We are waiting impatiently for it. It should literally drop, hopefully, in the next few months. Hopefully. But we've got a whole abundance of aircraft coming our way, like the 757, the A330, A380 due next year as well. Okay, let me have a look. So, Wayne has sent me the flight number for the Belgium, Air Belgium cargo flight. Let me have a look and see if we've got a livery for that. Yeah, we do. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's only one preview picture, isn't there? Of course there is. Doesn't look anything like that though. What if I was to... Nope. Okay. I will download it, but it's not like the one you sent me on the screen, which is a bit weird, but I'll download it. Any plans to do United to Rochester? No, I don't think so. Rob Brown says, just read Samaritan's Purse have added a 757 to their fleet. They did, I believe that was yesterday, I think. Yesterday they added it. Oh, I saw it yesterday, I think. Hopefully that doesn't mean they get a shot of the DC-8. I'm not really sure what their plans are. They would need something new very soon, I would say. But DC-8, I know, has been running around California at low level, which I bet was awesome to see. Let's see if we've got any like special FedEx liveries for this 777 then. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a couple of liveries that we could potentially use for the 777 for FedEx. So we've got the standard livery, or we've got the Panda, you know, the one with the Panda on the front. So we do like a bit of a special livery. Feel a poll coming. I think it's going to be on its way shortly. that's nice. Carl, great picture you sent there. That's awesome. Let me see if that livery's in here actually. In fact, let me do the. I'll do the poll. I think that's the only specials he got. Let me have a look just to see if there's any more. I don't think there's going to be any more specials. No. So it is just those two. Alright, poll is about to come into the chat. Here we go. Pick your livery for the Fenix 777 flight Monday, Stansted to Frankfurt. That's meant to be on an A320. What livery is that, Carl? That's supposed to be on a 320. My goodness, okay. Just seen it. Holy hell. Nice. Very nice. Air Zealand, it is. Let me show you. Nope. How nice is that? Oh, that's cool. I really like that. God damn. Should really stop pressing things. There we go. Should really stop pressing things. Hang on. So I've got to end the poll. Hang on. So what we're looking at? So we're looking at standard livery. I'm going to end the poll. It's going to be a very quick poll. Now I can get back to that. Now I can see what's happening. There we go. Look at that. Oh, nice. Dom says, yeah, but the modern livery is nicer. Really dig the black fitting in with its culture. I do like the new livery, the current livery rather. Okay, we've got half an hour to go. We really have literally just gone in a straight line. This flight plan has not gone how I expected it to. It's very interesting. Okay, any other retro airlines you want to throw at me? Oh, let me show you the livery that we're going to be doing on Saturday as well. Hang on. If Paul Hussey's watching still, he might be interested in this. Here's the livery we're going to be using on Saturday night. From Ansett. Promoting the 2000 Sydney Olympics. That on a flight. Not sure what yet. I'm gonna have a nosy. See what they used to do. They can fill a couple of hours on Saturday night. Absolutely stunning. I've been wanting to use this for a while, and Paul Hussey's now given me a reason to. So we'll be using that on Saturday night for a nice little Australian flight. I'm not entirely sure where. I'm going to have a nosy now, just while we've still got a bit of time. Rick saying that it's sharp. It's a lovely livery. It really, really is. Linky was a big fan. Wayne's a big fan. So if you're enjoying the stream so far, please do consider hitting the like button. Would help us out massively. For sure. No, keep sending them. If you've got ideas, keep sending them. Oh yeah, yeah. I've got that on the 747-8. That one. Carl. Yeah, that's nice. That really, really nice. See what flight we can do. some interesting ones. Very interesting flights. Okay, I've got a rough idea. David Bone, good evening to you. Hope you're well. Any retro options for Cathay Pacific, Garuda, or Singapore? Good shouts. Let me have a look. I know we got the cargo version of the 747 Cathay Cargo. Cathay Pacific. Nothing at the moment. We've got the... Do you remember the bare metal cargo livery? I mean, to be fair as well, if you want like retro, look no further. Cathay Retro into Kai Tak would be a blast from the past. So you lot have come out with some really good ideas. I can't believe I don't have that already. Just download that one. Okay. Let's have a look. See what else we got. Unbelievable. That's it. We haven't got. In fact, there is no retro option. That's quite staggering. The only one we've got is for the A320 Neo, which would make no sense. Yeah, just the 320 Neo in retro livery. Does make sense to download it though. I'll show you the other one I was on about. Seen this one on many occasions. Remember this one? The old silver bullet. Not bad, right? Rob says, "Is there any LL retros?" I'll tell you what. Let me give another look. We are getting close to Kansas, so we'll make this the last one that we look for. We have the LL livery on the 787-8. In terms of sort of, if we're going to go sort of a little bit retro, people, I mean, this is my favourite LL livery. Just going to see if, I mean, there's not a great picture to show it off, so let's go with that. See that? It's not really a great angle to properly show it off. I think that's quite nice. You got that one. Or you've got the one that's currently on a 787-9, but because we haven't got the -9 on the game, we've got the -10. It doesn't really show it off. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'll show it anyway. Rob Brown says Frankfurt to Ben Gurion, or vice versa, of course. I don't like that. I prefer the 747 livery that we saw, 100%. Shouldn't be too long now until we start descending. We're 118 miles out. Going straight into runway. In fact, it is literally going to be a straight in on 27. That's interesting. I wonder if that can't be correct, but we are close. That livery makes it look a twin DCA. Yeah, I much prefer the 747 livery that's on it. Like I said, we've got the 787-8, so we can always do some LL flights with that. But I will download that 747 because it's quite stunning. Right, just before we do descend, I'm going to go and grab a drink. So I'm just going to leave that window open because we're not going to be able to hear ATC. I'm going to download that LL livery. Stop all of that now. What did you think of the economy seats I sent you? Can you call them seats? I mean, they're horrific. They're horrific seats. Goodness me, absolutely horrific. Oh god, we are descending. Okay, that's not ideal. I was going to go and grab a drink. Okay, 26,000 feet. Which means we're going to send it. And we'll control the speed. Okay. So whilst we descend, I'm just going to quickly go grab a drink. I will be back momentarily to... not that one. There we go. Back in a sec. I'll leave the microphone on. Shut up, I went for a drink, I didn't go get anything else. Goodness me. Alright, so it looks like it's a little bit hazy, which doesn't suit us at all. So, quick look outside. One of my favourite liveries, the US Airways. Very nice. hell. That is smoke from the Canada fire. Is it really? Is it really? Wow. Let's have a look properly. There you go, smoke from the fires in Canada, apparently. It literally is, it's so hot. I literally went downstairs, grabbed a drink, came back upstairs, and it's like I've run a marathon. Like, oh God, it's so unbearably hot. Tomorrow apparently we've got 24 degrees, which is a little bit more bearable, but it's going to feel a lot hotter than it is. But there you go, according to Rick, the clouds you can see is actually the smoke from the fires in Canada. The sim is not loving life today. It really isn't. It's really struggling. Really struggling today. It is. It honestly is having such a hard time today. It's everything I'm doing is delayed. Very strange. Those are hot flush. It's not literally like I was like quite cool or coolish, and then literally any slight movement and it is literally like running the marathon. It is that hot. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, the sim is not. Yeah, I think the servers are not playing ball. I've got a feeling this landing is going to be very messy. It's going to be a very messy landing. Or
My spaghetti senses tell me this is gonna get fucking tasty, baby.
it could also be that. I'll try it again because it seemed to start just a little bit then.
My spaghetti senses tell me this is gonna get fucking tasty, baby.
There you go. Got there in the end. Wayne says 23 here today. We had the northeast coastal haze, very hazy. Have no wind to get the smoke out. Amazing. So we're actually seeing it for the first time then on the sim implemented. The smoke from the fires in Canada. Of course, Rick lives in and around Kansas, so he has clarified that for us. Is torture I do anything and I end up with beads of sweat running down the crack of my ass. Defo Betty Swallock's weather. Well, it's crazy. I think before lunchtime I decided to kind of have a round of golf from the VR, and honest to God, like I was dripping. And I'd only like literally done maybe 2-3 shots and I was dripping. Couldn't believe it. Like the thing around the VR, the comfortable thing that's obviously supposed to rest against your face, was soaked, absolutely soaked, and I was like, I've hardly done anything. Absolutely mental. Yeah, this landing is not going to be good. I'm already sensing it ain't going to be good. Everything's very stuttery. I don't like it. It shouldn't be stuttering. Should not be stuttering that much. So yeah, not thinking it's going to be a good landing. Well, you dripping like a knackered fridge. A knackered fridge. I was certainly dripping like something. Spoilers back up. Just waiting for more clearance. We had some nice chill music today as well before the party begins at the weekend. Alcohol flowing, of course, as well as a beautiful Ansett A320 flight in the evening. And if it's going to be far too hot Saturday and you don't want to go out, you can join us on Saturday afternoon for Cargo Lux 747 in the standard livery. Okay, 32 miles out. Little wind now, 5 miles and 5 mile an hour and 82 Fahrenheit. So you can see on here, this is the approach we're taking into runway 27. It's not responding very well at all. Okay, back into full screen mode. But yeah, I didn't even realise Max was still here. This is how bad it is. We've completely like not got any ATC whatsoever. I'm gonna have to land in the smoke. And one of the first things that Jack says, doesn't say hi, doesn't say good evening, doesn't say anything except for, not gonna lie, saying goodbye to the old camera is gonna be hard as I've had it for 9 years now. Or hi to you too. Time to really send it. Landing lights are on. Alright, here we go. It's fine. Fine. So, I believe the airfield is in sight. Right, get your predictions in. Also, a happy birthday to Lee Class, who's just made it known it is his birthday today. Where's the runway at? Is it, I think that's, is it that there? Jesus Christ, it's there. Wow, didn't see it there.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
There it is, I see it.
100.
Stutter.
40, 30, 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Take it. The sim is not cooperating at all today. Really isn't. I'm really sorry that the sim is not cooperating. Holy shit. Fucking simulator. Look at this. Where's this? Where it's like super slow to do anything. Oh great. You see what I mean? It's just it's so unresponsive. It's just shit. Absolute shit. Anyway, here's what we got. 194, which, considering the circumstances, why is it not doing it?
One 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Under 200, so it counts. What did Volanta put out? Volanta actually had it a lot better. They said 186. Don't think anything is cooperating because of the heat. You can just see it's never this bad. It is so unresponsive today, it's not even funny. I don't know what the replay will be like because it stuttered a hell of a lot. But I guess we'll see. Look at this. Look at this. What do you mean it's been aborted? I haven't got the patience for it. I haven't got the patience for it. Where is it going? What do you mean safety reasons? It pulled out in front of me. Stupid. Look at this. It is so unresponsive. That's the servers for you. Because my internet is absolutely fine. That is the servers. That is not me. And I'm going to blame the heat for that. So unresponsive. I hate it. I really, really do. Okay, here's our gate. Okay. Let's quit the recording. Let's take it off Volanta. Welcome to Kansas City, everybody. Apologies for the fact that for whatever reason everything is just unresponsive tonight. I don't know why. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with the replay. If you've enjoyed this evening, do remember to hit the like button. If you're new around here, please do hit the subscribe button for more streams like this, whether they go well or not. Right now I'm going to leave you with the landing. We'll be back Saturday from about 1 o'clock for the Cargo Lux 747 flight, and then back in the evening for the Ansett A320 flight. But for now, a big thank you to Rick and Paul Hussey for the super chats. A big thank you to everyone who's liked the stream. And I'll see you on Saturday. Enjoy your Friday, folks. See you at the weekend. Have a good one. Cheers and bye.